Hello and welcome to this video. I'm going to give you some simple tips today to help make your front crawl swimming easier. So one of the most common issues for people when they're learning front crawl is their breathing. They feel out of breath, you maybe swallow lots of water, or you struggle to coordinate your breath into the arm cycle. So one of the first things to understand is that humans are land mammals and we're not meant to be in water. So this means it's really quite normal for us to feel uncomfortable when we've got our face head down under the water. So the first thing we're going to think about to make your swimming feel easier is trickle breathing. So you can see Anita doing a demonstration here with her face in the water, and all that's happening is she's breathing out of her nose. So she's breathing small bubbles that are quiet and steady and coming out in a little trickle. So ideally you'd be swimming without a nose clip, because otherwise you'll really struggle to blow bubbles out of your nose, unless you're incredibly allergic to chlorine or have some other issues with your sinuses. It's usually a sign that you're not relaxed in the water if you're struggling to breathe out of your nose. So a common mistake is explosive breathing. So this is where you take a deep lungful of air and then results in having to empty your lungs completely. You'll notice how this feels louder, more energetic, and the bubbles come out faster and are bigger. So now that you've practiced some trickle breathing, you should be feeling a little bit calmer and more relaxed in the water. So the next step is just to swim one length, blowing bubbles out of your nose in a steady trickle of air. So now you've learned how to incorporate trickle breathing into your front crawl swimming, but why does it still feel hard work for you? So commonly this is because your balance, streamlining and posture is poor, causing lots of drag and making your swimming extremely hard work. So the first little drills we're going to practice to help understand and correct this is just a very simple Superman glide drill. And all I want you to think about is your head being in line with your spine, nice and relaxed and wobbly and resting on the water. Once you've got to grips with that and notice how that improves your balance, the next thing to do is to add in 6 to 8 strokes of swimming straight after your Superman glide. So the next step is to maintain your balance and alignment while you're actually breathing within the stroke cycle. And the key thing here is to make sure that you avoid lifting your head up to the front to reach air. And you can see in the video that I've got perfect alignment in every single breath. My head stays in line with my spine, and you can see one eye just out of the water. Compared to this clip of Anita, she's just lifting her head up to the front. You can see the angle of her head and that she's lost her alignment with her spine, just making her swimming feel like harder work than it needs to be. Okay, so some key things to make your swimming feel easier. The first thing is to learn to be calm and relaxed in the water. You can do this by focusing on your exhalation under the water with a steady trickle of bubbles coming out of your nose. The next thing to do is to work on improving your balance and streamlining and posture. And we've introduced you to some simple drills called Superman Glide with a focus on your head and neck alignment. The next step is to take this into your swimming so that you have a relaxed neck, head resting on the water, and this will improve your balance and streamlining. Work on rotating your head to the side within the breathing cycle, within the stroke cycle, rather than lifting your head up to the front. I hope you found that useful and feel like you've got some tips to improve your swimming. I'd love to hear how you're getting on, and please visit the website or join our Facebook group, You Can Coaching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.